What if I told you that in 2026, something unexpected is happening across the world? In cities where churches once stood empty, the seats are filling again. In countries where faith was fading, young people are lining up to be baptized. In places where many thought Christianity was dying, it is now growing faster than anyone predicted. This is not a small change. This is not just one country. This is happening in many parts of the world. Millions of people are returning to Christianity in 2026, and the reasons behind it may surprise you. Stay with me until the end of this video, because what you are about to hear may change the way you see faith today. For many years, people said religion was declining. They said modern life, technology, and social media would replace faith. They believed churches would become empty buildings and prayer would slowly disappear. In some places that seemed true. In parts of Europe and North America, church attendance dropped. Many young people said they did not believe in God. Some even said religion had no place in the modern world. But something began to shift. After years of confusion, crisis, and pressure in the world, people started asking deeper questions. They began to ask, what is the purpose of my life? Why do I feel empty even when I have everything? Is there something more than success and money? These questions grew louder during times of global uncertainty. Economic struggles, mental health problems, loneliness, and fear pushed many to search for meaning again. In 2026, we are seeing the result of that search. Across the United States, churches report more people attending Sunday services than in recent years. In the United Kingdom, some churches that once planned to close are now seeing young adults walking through their doors. In France, thousands of adults requested baptism this year, surprising even church leaders. In South Korea, Christian gatherings are growing again. Even in countries where Christianity faces pressure, underground believers continue to grow in number. One of the biggest surprises is the return of young people. For years, many believed that the younger generation had turned away from Christianity forever. But now, something different is happening. Many young adults say they are tired of a life focused only on online fame and social media approval. They say constant comparison has left them feeling empty. They are looking for peace, truth, and stability. For many, they are finding it in church communities. Another reason behind this return is the search for real connection. Social media connects people through screens, but many say they feel more alone than ever. Church offers something different. It offers face-to-face friendship. It offers shared prayer. It offers community. When people gather to sing, pray, and support one another, they feel seen and heard. That simple experience is powerful. Mental health is also playing a role. Anxiety and depression have increased in many parts of the world. Many people are searching for hope and strength. Christianity speaks directly to suffering. It talks about pain, struggle, and healing. It tells the story of Jesus Christ, who suffered and overcame death. That message brings comfort to many who feel lost. In 2026, many churches are also changing how they reach people. They are using technology in new ways. Sermons are shared online. Bible studies happen through video calls. Christian content spreads quickly on social media platforms. Some young believers are sharing their testimony on short videos, reaching millions. Faith is no longer limited to a building. It is spreading through phones and laptops. But this revival is not only about technology. It is also about tradition. Some young people say they are drawn to ancient Christian practices. They are interested in liturgy, prayer, silence, and history. In a fast and noisy world, they find beauty in something old and steady. They say it feels real. It feels grounded. It feels different from the quick and changing trends of the internet. In some parts of Africa, Christianity continues to grow rapidly. Churches are filled every week. New believers are baptized regularly. Christian music events draw large crowds. The faith there is alive and joyful. This growth also inspires believers in other countries. It shows that Christianity is not fading globally. In fact, in many places, it is expanding. Latin America also tells a strong story. While religious trends shift in different directions, millions still identify as Christian. Many communities remain deeply connected to their faith. Prayer, family, and church remain central to daily life. Even when people struggle, they often turn back to God. In Asia, the situation is complex. In some countries, Christians face challenges and restrictions, yet the church continues quietly. Believers meet in homes. They pray in secret. They support one another. History shows that faith often grows stronger under pressure. When people are willing to risk something for their belief, it shows how deeply they hold it. Another key reason for the return to Christianity is disappointment with modern promises. For years, society promised that more freedom and more choice would bring happiness. Yet many people feel more confused than ever. Without clear values, some feel lost. Christianity offers structure. It offers moral guidance. It offers a story about good and evil, right and wrong, hope and redemption. For many, that clarity feels comforting. Family is another factor. Some parents who grew up without strong faith now want something different for their children. They want their children to grow up with values, purpose, and community, so they return to church. They enroll their children in Sunday school. They begin praying again. Often, this decision slowly changes the whole family. Personal testimonies are powerful in 2026. Many people share stories of addiction, failure, and deep sadness. They speak about hitting a low point in life. Then they talk about finding God. They describe peace replacing fear. They describe hope replacing despair. These stories spread quickly online, touching hearts across the world. It is also important to understand that this return does not mean everyone suddenly agrees on everything. Christianity is diverse. There are many denominations and traditions. But what connects these returning believers is the search for Jesus Christ and his teachings. They are not looking for political power. They are looking for spiritual truth. Church leaders say they are surprised but also hopeful. Some admit they were worried about the future. Empty pews made them anxious, but now they see new faces. They see young families. They see students asking questions. They see people who once walked away coming back with tears in their eyes. In Europe, where many believed Christianity was finished, some churches now report record numbers of adult baptisms. In France, reports show a strong rise in adult conversions this year. In the United Kingdom, Bible sales have increased. In the United States, surveys show that some young adults who once said they had no religion are now attending church again. These signs together point to a larger trend. Why is this happening now? Timing matters. After years of global crisis, people are tired. They are tired of division. They are tired of constant bad news. They are tired of online anger. Christianity offers a message of love, forgiveness, and hope. That message feels fresh in a world that feels broken. Another reason is courage. Some believers who once stayed quiet are now speaking openly about their faith. They are not ashamed. They share Bible verses. They invite friends to church. When others see this confidence, it inspires them to explore faith too. Music also plays a role. Christian worship songs are gaining millions of streams. Large worship events gather thousands of young people singing together. These moments create strong emotional experiences. For some, that is the first step back to church. Education and study also matter. Many young adults are reading the Bible for themselves instead of relying only on what others say about it. Some say they were surprised by what they found. They expected harsh rules, but they found stories of mercy and grace. They expected judgment, but they found love. Still, this return is not simple or perfect. Some people come with doubts. Some struggle with questions about science, history, or suffering. But many churches today welcome questions instead of pushing them away. They create spaces where people can explore faith honestly. It is also true that not every region is growing at the same rate. Some churches still struggle. Some communities still face decline. But the overall picture in 2026 shows something different from what many predicted. Christianity is not disappearing. In many areas, it is rising again. This movement is not led by one famous leader. It is not driven by one big event. It is happening quietly in local churches, small groups, homes, and online communities. It is happening in simple conversations between friends. It is happening in moments of prayer late at night. It is happening when someone decides to open a Bible after years of ignoring it. Perhaps the most powerful reason people are returning is personal encounter. Many believers describe a moment when they felt God's presence in a real way. It may have been during prayer, during worship, or during a crisis. That experience changed them. Once someone feels that, they often cannot go back to living the same way. In 2026, the story of Christianity is not a story of slow death. It is a story of unexpected life. It is a story of people searching for meaning in a confusing world. It is a story of young adults choosing faith over fame. It is a story of families rebuilding spiritual roots. It is a story of hope rising where many thought it was gone. No one knows exactly what the future will bring. Trends can change, society can shift. But right now, millions are returning to Christianity. Not because they are forced. Not because it is popular. But because they are searching for something deeper and they believe they have found it. If this story surprised you, if these changes made you think, stay until the very end and reflect on what this could mean for the future. Maybe this movement is bigger than we realize. Maybe this is just the beginning. And maybe in a world full of noise and confusion, the quiet return to faith is the most powerful story of all.